your friend Ben here. I want to quickly show you in this video how to quickly change the properties of an object. This is a beginner level AutoCAD tutorial. Very quick. Let's dive in. Let's start with. Let me first of all draw a line, and then let me do a circle. Let me do a rectangle. So I'll be using these three objects to show us how we can quickly change the properties of an object. Let's start with this line. If you want to change this, is just I draw this line without any dimension, any expressed or specified dimension, and just a plain line. Now, if I want to change or alter the property, I will just need to double click on it, and then this property toolbar will come up. Okay, so I can start with the color. Maybe I want to change the color. Maybe say blue. Okay, I'll just specify blue. I may want to also change the weight, the thickness of the line. Okay, I can come and say these are different line weights. I can just come and say 0.15 millimeter. We can just decide to change the length. I didn't give it a length. We can just say 00. Okay, and then these are the only properties here. We can also include other properties. Um, like if you look here, see that properties that are highlighted is color, layer, line type, line weight, length. So these are other properties that you can include. But of course, this talking of line, but of course it depends on what you do. It depends on what you do. I'm an electrical engineer. Most of the time, I don't need all this in line. Okay, I don't need all this in lines. So I can just say okay. So if you see that the line, the weight has, if you hold your mouse, you find that the thickness of the line has increased. The color has increased, the length has increased. So this is how you can change, alter the property of a line, whether it's a standalone line or a line that is part of a drawing. Okay, so let's quickly also look at how you can change the property of a circle. So I just also double click on the circle, and you see the property bar will come out. So we can also choose to change the color. Let me say here, I'm changing this to red. Okay. Now, line type, let's say, let it be what it is. Now, and of course, we look at, you can change the radius, you can change the diameter, you can change the circumference, or you can change the area. Okay. Or the center coordinate. Okay. So let's say we want to change the diameter. Okay. So we come here and say, okay, let's increase the diameter. Let me just add double. No, if I add double, that will be too much. Okay, let's say, you see, already the circle has increased. The circle has increased. Okay, because if I add double zero, it will be too large. So invariably, you can see that you can just highlight a circle and change the properties. You can highlight a line and change the properties. Okay, so very quickly, also let's look at how you can change the property of the rectangle. So in the rectangle, you can click on it. Okay. So we can stretch the rectangle. Okay. You can also from here stretch it. Okay. Then another thing is that we can also click here and no, you can also click here and I'm coming. You can convert to arc. You know, we use edge. You can convert to arc. So once you click there, and they say this has become an arc. Okay. So we can also change the color. No, sorry, color. This color. Can also change the color. We can say green. Okay. So you can just play with the rectangle, change it to what you want. We can also change the here just like this, automatically altering the shape entirely. So you can just highlight the this is no more a rectangle, but of course you know that you can just highlight it and then make changes to the properties until you get exactly what you want. So just to recap again, you highlight the line and then quickly work on the properties. Okay, sorry. Two objects are highlighted. Okay. So you highlight the line, can work on the color, you can work on the type of the line, you can work on the width of the line, you can work on the length of the line. Okay. Then escape, you can also highlight the circle. Okay. You can highlight the circle and you can work on the properties of the circle. Okay. And then we escape. We can decide to reduce the size of the circle if we want, and then the same we can also highlight. So you see, when when you are drawing, when you highlight an object, you will see a box or a cursor or a sign will show up, enabling you to change the properties of that material. It's a very quick one. I hope it helped. If you have a question, you can just drop the question and I'll answer you. Thank you for watching.